In this video, I'm talking about 3 ways target date funds may hurt 401k investors. Hey everybody, it's Matthew Jackson here from 401k Maneuver. We provide online professional account management for your 401k with the goal of supercharging its account performance. So stop leaving money on the table each and every year in lost performance. Let us help you. If you're new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and the links to everything that we mentioned in this video you can find in the description box below. So let's jump right in. Target date funds, better known as TDFs, do exactly as the name suggests. They're designed to target your anticipated retirement date. Instead of choosing a number of investments and creating a portfolio, you select a fund that will help you reach your retirement income goals. So if you're younger and plan to retire in 2060, you'd select a 2060 fund. And if you're older and wanting to retire in 2030, you'd select a 2030 fund. Target date funds, also referred to as lifestyle funds and retirement date funds, automatically adjust account allocations throughout your lifetime. And as you approach your retirement date, the fund moves its allocations to more conservative mutual fund investments and away from riskier mutual fund investments. Target date funds were created to take away the hassle of having to research mutual funds in your 401k and build and construct your own portfolio. Many investors like them because they simplify the 401k investing process. But do they actually live up to the hype? Keep watching for 3 reasons why target date funds may hurt your portfolio performance. Number 1, target date funds assume all investors have the same goals and objectives. As I mentioned earlier, TDFs put investors in a fund solely based on their expected retirement date. This means that investors expecting to retire in 2040 are grouped into one fund. Those expecting to retire in 2050 are grouped into another fund. An individual investor's retirement goals and risk tolerances are not taken into consideration. Neither is their profession, salary, past savings experience, and their past ability to save. What target date funds say is that if you are retiring in 2050, you're just like every other investor planning on retiring that year. Therefore, you should have the same investment strategy. To further the point, let's say Kate and John are both set to retire in 2030. Kate has contributed to your 401k for over 30 years, has actively managed her 401k account through the years, and for the last 5 years, she's maxed out her yearly contributions. Kate's biggest concern in this example is protecting the money that she's investing. Now let's talk about John. John's also saved for the last 30 years, but has not been able to contribute much due to debt and family medical issues. He's not been able to max out his 401k contributions, and he's worried about making up for lost time and wants to be more aggressive with his 401k investments so he has more money in retirement. The only thing that Kate and John in this example have in common is their date of retirement. That's it. They're very different people and they're very different investors. Based on their situation and goals, does it make sense that they're in the same investment strategy at all? No, it doesn't even pass the common sense test. Number 2, target date funds may not appropriately manage downside risk. Target date funds will often underperform in good markets and do a poor job of managing downside risk during tough markets. They don't take into consideration changes in the economy, tax policy, trade, earning reports, or investment trends, and they may not make adjustments for any of these driving factors that affect investment performance. More and more experts claim target date funds may not perform as well as the average investor is led to believe. Now, according to former Morningstar analyst Jeffrey Holt, he said in the long run, the biggest risk in target date funds is that they won't meet expectations for avoiding losses. Citing studies from institutional advisory firm Research Affiliates, Barron's associate editor Randall W. Forsyth wrote, the studies, show that standard glide path or target date funds, which started heavily weighted in stocks and reallocate to bonds in later years, doesn't produce the desired results. And according to Rob Arnott, chairman of the board of Research Affiliates, he said, you now have $1 trillion industry based on ideas that were never tested. Hey, if you're still watching, please hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the little bell to the right to receive notification of our next posted content. Number 3, a set it and forget it strategy may negatively impact your retirement income. Target date funds are popular because of the set it and forget it approach to retirement savings. Set up your 401k, contribute, and that's it. So there lies the problem. This approach may have people like you, investors, deviating from the retirement goals and objectives without even realizing it. Think about it this way. The investments you initially chose to help you meet your retirement goals, whether it was 20 years ago or 2 years ago, may no longer be the best alternatives for you now, especially with the current rapidly changing market conditions. Things change and you change. And you should be making appropriate changes in order to stay on course to reach your retirement goals. Although you might have basic investment knowledge or are invested in a target date fund, we recommend reaching out for third-party advice. Utilizing an expert for help with investing and allocating your 401k or other workplace retirement accounts could change the performance of your account from good to great. In fact, a Morningstar report shows that participants that received expert guidance or help had as much as 40% more income during retirement versus those who received no help at all. Let me ask you a question. How would your lifestyle in retirement be if you had 40% more income than you had anticipated? If you think you're too close to retirement or don't have enough money saved, don't let that stop you. It's never too late to take control of your financial future. If you'd like to know how to supercharge your 401k performance, go to the description box below and download our no-cost guide today.